Hi, so I'm just making a short video to show how to apply the Libre 2 Plus to your arm as a continuous glucose monitor. So the box that comes with the sensor, it has inside of it two parts. One is let's see, I think this is instructions. Yeah. So there's a photo instructions, and I guess sort of a health disclaimer, sort of instructions how to use contraindications. So you have the sensor pack, the applicator, and just then it's in multiple languages as well, which I guess is helpful to have one item in multiple boxes rather than have to have individual boxes per country and stuff. So the suggestion is to apply it to your underarm. And so to apply it first, you have to wipe the part you're going to apply it to. And then you open the packet up and put the applicator on it. And then, let's see, you push it all the way down, and then you pull it out, and then the applicator should be inside, the sensor should be inside the applicator, and then you put it on your skin, push it in, pull it off, and then it should be on your arm, ready to track. So here's the sensor. It comes in what looks like a yogurt tub, like those little tubs you get with pizza sauces and stuff. And here is the applicator. So this is one applicator per sensor, which seems a bit excessive, but hey ho, it is what it is. So I guess it means it to stay sterile. So let's see. Okay, so by twisting it, there is a plastic seal on here. Let's just there's a plastic seal that was on there. So by twisting it, that's now broken that. So that tells you that this is now like, now this is ready to be used. So that was in there. I've kind of turned it now. Oh, okay, here we go. So here we go. So this was screwed in. So I broke the seal by turning that. And now this is the applicator. It's the inside of it. Now this is going to go and attach. Oop. And there's a little thing in there. It's kind of stuck in. I guess it kind of keeps it centered. So now let's open up. So we've opened that up. Just put that to one side for a second. Actually, I'll just keep it in here. Let's just open up this as well, so this sensor. Okay. So this part looks quite sophisticated. There we go. Interestingly, there weren't any wipes or anything with the kit. I thought maybe if I opened something there'd be some wipes inside. So I'm just going to quickly pause the video whilst actually no, let's just do it in real time. No, we're going to pause the video. I'll quickly just wipe down. Actually, I'll do it right here. Okay. So I'm just taking a bit of kitchen towel and I'm going to just make it damp and wipe dry the area on my underarm that I'm going to be applying the sensor to. So to make it damp, just kitchen towel, bit of water. There we go. It's nice and wet. Now just put it slightly higher up. So just wipe the area that you're going to be applying the sensor to. So just make sure it's nice and clean, nice and clear. And now I've got the applicator and I've got the sensor. Now reading the instructions or sort of looking at the picture, you pop it straight down and then pull it straight out. So there's only one way I think it fits. So, right, so in the applicator, there is a little groove here. And in the cup, if you look, there is one bit right here. So there's only one way that it can fit. So if I try to put it in the wrong way, it's not going to go in. So I have to keep turning it around. And now it'll go in. So you want to get this little gap here to line up with this bit that's sticking out. So basically that goes to the front. And so if you try to put it in any other way, it won't go in all the way. If you put it in that way, it will go in. So now that it's loosely in, I know it's the right direction. I'm going to just push it straight down. Now that's gone all the way in, so that's fully inside. Now when I pull this out, the applicator should already be in there. And I believe it is, because it's got this massive needle sticking out of it. So there's the applicator with the thing loaded. So now that that's loaded, now I've got to pop this onto me. And so to apply it, I'm going to angle this a little bit better. There we go. So I'm going to just take the area that I've been wiping down and just find a nice little spot here. And I believe, just double checking, you just push it down and then it goes on. So I've loaded up the monitor. You can see the little needle there. There you go. So now this is going to go on my skin. And sort of put it here, I think that's a nice spot. Okay, and I'm literally just going to push it in and it should go in. So here goes nothing. I'm not a big fan of needles, so yeah, let's just go 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So I pushed it in, didn't really feel anything. There's definitely a spring in there somewhere. That just kind of, the spring went bing, and it feels like it's gone in. I'm sort of just pushing it down just to be extra sure. And now I'm going to lift this up. And that is now empty, and that is now on me. So, okay, let's just see, how does this look? Okay, that's some, okay, so it's a plastic, it's plastic, it's not material. So there's a nice solid bit of plastic there that's kind of just gone and inserted itself into my arm. I genuinely didn't feel anything, even though like the needle was sticking out that much, and like I thought, oh, this is bound to hurt, but I just didn't feel anything going on when that went in. It just literally, like, I just pushed it down, and the spring just, like, there's some spring or something in it, and it went ping, and I guess it's now securely fastened. So now that is in me. I'll now be tracking my blood glucose levels for the next 15 days. I wonder what happens if you put that back in there. I wonder if it does anything. I'm sort of wondering, now that I have an empty applicator and an empty thing, hopefully, I mean, I'm hoping I'm now wearing it properly. So actually, interestingly, it looks like it's kind of gone in. Because I remember it was sticking out before, wasn't it, that blue thing? And it's gone in. So I wonder what's going to happen if I try to pop that back in here. Okay, so it's not going to do anything, it doesn't even reach, interestingly. And I guess there's some spring-mounted mechanism or something inside there to kind of push the applicator out. So now that it's come out, there's no needle or anything in here now, but looks like it's a one-time use thing. I suppose I could put it back in here. Oh, interesting. So I put it back in the container that it came in, and you can clearly see, like, because when it started, it went all the way to the bottom, and now there's this massive gap. So there was a mechanism of some kind or something that was used to collect the applicator, and then once it's applied, it seems to have kind of gone back in and recoiled, whatever it was. But it's done its job, which was to apply the glucose monitor onto my skin. So I'm going to put that back in there, just, you know, for purpose of just staying tidy. I've left that lid on there, so I'm going to just close that up as well. And I'll probably just dispose of it all. I think it can probably be recycled, or I don't know. I'll look into the details of that. But yeah, so that's what it's like applying the continuous glucose monitor from Abbott. What is it called? Abbott, yeah. So the Freestyle Libre 2 Plus from Abbott. And now, in order to get the data from it, you basically have an app that you then tap with your thing. And so I'm gonna have to come back to the app and the sensors and readings and things. Actually, you know what, it's on my other phone. I think I may have installed it already. Let's see. Here we go, Libre link. So once you've got the applicator on, you just tap your phone on it, and then it'll give you readings. Scan new sensor. So once you put it on and you download the app, then you log on, and then you scan the new sensor. So I'm going to go ahead and scan it. And so I'll just show real quick. Okay. So when you install the sensor, then you have to install the app. And on the app, it then tells you to scan it. So you tap next. Now I'm going to scan it. And it says to tap that here. So it's the top of the phone near the sensor. It says it's ready to scan. So let's see if we can get a scan on it. Oh. And the scan is complete. And learn more. Glucose readings will automatically displayed on your app and updated every minute. So the sensor will be ready at 15:26. So it's going to take an hour for that sensor to be ready to provide readings. So I have 60 minutes to wait. Gosh, if I'd known that, I would have started an hour earlier. Okay, so word to the wise, when you want to start tracking your blood sugar levels, start an hour before you want to measure them. It's all good. It's good for 15 days. I'll get my data tomorrow instead. Yeah. I was hoping to kind of track all the other stuff I was going to eat and drink, but yeah, that's going to take an hour. So that's all good. So when that updates, then I'll start getting continuous readings from this on here. And then I'll be able to track what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, and how it's affecting me with my glucose monitor, my log of what I'm eating and when I'm eating it, and my Gobi watch, which also by Hilby tracks calories consumed by the body and calories ingested by the body. Sorry, calories going in and calories being burnt. So that'll be interesting to correlate the data between the two. And then, yeah, I should be able to get an accurate measure of how things are impacting, in terms of what I eat and drink, my blood glucose levels. So this will be interesting. I hope that was insightful for you guys in how to apply one of these things and how easy they are. Literally, I did not feel it going in at all. Like, I heard the spring click more than anything. I pushed it down. The spring clicked or something, made a noise. Didn't feel anything. Like, there is a needle sticking into me, measuring all this stuff, but I couldn't feel it at all. So if you're afraid of it like I was, you don't need to be. It really doesn't hurt at all. And the peace of mind that'll come from being able to monitor yourself and kind of stay on top of things, I think, is invaluable. So I'm grateful for this device, even though, I prefer the wristband that doesn't require being injected, but that does then need recharging every day. So there's pros and cons. Anywho, I hope you got some benefit out of the video. Let me know if you have any questions about the continuous glucose monitoring or the diet and approach I'm testing out and researching to see what effect it has, and to kind of find out how my weight loss journey is going, and sort of to see the progress. I'll be posting videos regularly on my YouTube channel. And I hope that was helpful and useful to some of you out there who were curious like I was as to what does it look like, how is it to put it on, and how easy is it to use. So hope you have an awesome day and hope you got some benefit from that. Bye for now.